here to film a slow holiday flow class. So when you need to move your body and blood flow and joints, and you need to be calm and feel slow and centered during times that can otherwise feel sort of hectic. So that's what we're going to do. So I invite you to come to seated, and we'll close our eyes. We'll take a deep breath in, feel your belly and chest expand, and a full breath out, letting some of your mind and nervous system energy empty into the ground. Inhale, let the earth lift you up. Exhale, let your shoulders relax down. 2 more breaths. Allow this practice to be one of giving ourselves permission to slow down, to soften, to surrender, which means trust, and to open to receive, turning the palms up. Bring the hands to the heart and setting your own intention for this practice, what it is that you most want to feel and experience at this time. Take one more deep breath, and then exhale, let it out. So we're just going to interlace our fingers and turn them inside out and bring them up and over our head and get a stretch. And then we'll side bend to one side. And then we'll side bend to the other side. Come up to center and we'll release our fingertips down to the ground. We're going to keep our right hand down and reach our left arm up, and then side bend to the right. And then we'll slowly come up and we'll bring that left hand behind us. You can use a block if you want. We'll cross the right hand over and we'll twist to the left. One more breath. And then release. Once again, interlacing the fingers, turn them inside out, up and overhead. And side bend to the right. And side bend to the left. And then up to center, and release the hands. Keep the left hand down, reach the right arm up, side bend to the left. And then we'll come up, and we'll release the right hand behind us, and we'll cross the left hand over, and we'll twist to the right. One more breath. And then we'll unwind to center. We'll roll our shoulders up and back a couple of times. And then we'll move our head around in one direction. And we'll go in the other direction. And then we'll move our rib cage around in one direction. And then reverse. Keep breathing. We'll come to center, and then we'll make our way to all fours. And then we'll come into downward facing dog. And we'll pedal out the back of the legs. Enjoy the stretching. And we'll bend both knees and lift the hips away from the hands. Relax your head and your neck. And then we'll round forward like a wave. Chest will come through into plank at the end. And then we'll lower knees and chest and come to our belly. We'll slide the fingertips out to the side with the elbows a little bit up. And we'll lift up cobra variation where the shoulder blades come together in the back. And then exhale, rolling back down. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, roll down. One more time, curl up, and then dip the left shoulder, twist to the right. And then come back to center, dip the right shoulder, twist to the left. One more time each side. And then we'll come to center, and we'll lower down, slide the hands in, curl the toes, lift up, downward facing dog, and breathe. We're going to step our right foot up between our hands, walk our hands and our feet to the left, and come into a wide-legged forward fold. And just let gravity stretch out your spine and create space. And we'll interlace our hands at our low back and take our hands away from our sacrum. Stretching the shoulders and the chest. And then we'll interlace our hands behind our neck and draw our elbows towards our chin and our chin away from us, away from the chest. And then we'll release our hands down. And we'll slide the left hand underneath the shoulder line, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling and twist. And then we'll bring the right hand down and reach the left arm up and twist to the other side. And then bring the left hand down. Let's walk towards our right foot, lunge. Right foot outside of right hand, left foot outside of left hand, and we'll squat at the front of our mat. One more breath. And then fingers down, heels out, hips up, folding forward. Maybe hold your elbows and let your upper body sway a little bit if that feels good. And then we'll release our hands, soften our knees. We're going to roll up to standing. Just one vertebra at a time. Imagining our spine in that beautiful little S shape, shoulders up and back. Reaching the arms up, right hand around left wrist, lengthen, side bend to the right. And if you want more sensation, step your left foot behind. And then we'll come to center and we'll switch to the other side. Left hand around right wrist, side bend to the left. Option of stepping the right foot behind. come to center and we'll release our hands by our side. And we'll shake it out, or we'll dry brush our hands, arms, and legs just to get circulation going. Get stress off of us. And then we'll reach our arms up overhead, stretch out, and we'll fold forward, breathing out. Breathing in as you lift your chest, step back into downward dog, breathing out. Rounding forward into plank, or you can come forward traditionally, lowering down to our belly. Cobra variation, lifting up, fingers out, elbows up. Lowering down, curl the toes, lift up, downward facing dog, and breathe. Looking forward, walk your feet towards the front. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Root to rise, inhale. Samasthiti, hands to your heart. Exhale. Take a breath in mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up, stretch your spine out. Bowing forward, touch the blocks or the ground. Lengthen, breathe in, step back, plank as you breathe out. Round forward into plank. Oh, I meant downward dog the last time. Lower down, knees, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out, and breathe. And look forward, walk your feet towards the front. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Root to rise, inhale. Opening to receive, exhale, hands to our heart. Breath down through the legs and the feet. Let's do one more. Reaching the arms up and pause. Breathing out, folding forward and pause. Lengthening, filling the lungs. Step back, downward facing dog. Rounding forward like a wave. Lowering down as you breathe out. Inhale, rise, cobra, upward dog, or any other variation. Downward facing dog, and breathe. One more breath. Inhale, let the right leg float up. Stay here, bend the knee, open the hip. Straighten the right leg, square the hip. Step the right foot through, or pause with your knee into belly, or just go in slow motion. And then come forward, lift fingertips or blocks. Runner's lunge. And then we'll bring our left hand down, reach our right arm up or over your ear. Cartwheel it down. We're going to root the left heel, cartwheel up, warrior two. Arms outstretched or right elbow on top if you want to eagle the arms and stretch between the shoulder blades. Rooting through both legs. Grounding energy, strengthening energy, but still calm. And then release the arms, reverse warrior. And then side angle, right elbow to right knee, left arm reaches. If anybody wants to bind, you can bring your right hand underneath and wrap the left chest open. Binding if you feel like contained, so that you can get a little bit more lengthening and twisting. But if you feel constricted, then unbind. And then we'll reach for a block and we'll slide into triangle. Slide the right block in, straighten the right leg. One more grounding breath. Soften the right knee, come back up. Turn the right toes in, wide-legged forward fold. Any variation you want. And then release the hands. Left hand down, right arm reaches. And then right hand down, left arm reaches. And then unwind. Walk back towards our right foot outside of right hand, left foot outside of left hand, squatting at the front. Sometimes it feels good to walk your hands forward on blocks and round into your upper back, so you can try that out if you want. Feels good to me anyways. And then we'll bring the hands to the heart, lifting the chest. One more breath here. And then fingertips down, heels out, hips up, folding forward. Deep breath in, long breath out. All the way up to standing, breathing in. Hands to our heart, breathing out. Deep breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Lengthen, breathe in. Step back, downward dog, breathe out. Take a breath here. And then coming forward into plank as you choose. Lowering down. Cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Inhale, left leg floats up. Stay here, bend the knee, open the hip. And then straighten the legs, square the hips, slow motion, step the left foot up between our hands. And then lifting the fingertips, runner's lunge, I'm going to use blocks. And then right hand stays down, left arm lifts or reaches. One more breath. And then we'll cartwheel it down. We'll root the right heel and cartwheel it up. Warrior two. Left elbow on top if you want to do eagle arms. And then reverse warrior. Side angle or bound side angle. And then reach for your block and slide it into triangle. And then soften the knee, lift up, turn your left toes in, interlace your hands behind and fold forward. Release your hands down, reach your right fingertips out in front, reach your left hand for your right leg underneath and twist. And then release. Left fingertips down, right hand for left leg, twisting to the other side. And release. Lengthening up. Walking towards your left foot lunge, left foot outside of left hand, right foot outside of right hand, and we'll squat at the front of our mat. Turn the heels out, lift the hips and fold forward. the way up, breathing in. Hands to our heart, breathing out and down. We'll spread the right toes. We'll lift the left foot into tree pose on the shin or in the groin, but not on the knee. Right glute engages to come to center, and then you can keep your hands low or reach your arms up. And then exhale, release the left foot down, lift the shoulders up and back. Spread the left toes, lift the right foot into tree pose. Engage the left glute. Other side. And then unwind. Lift the shoulders up and back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Lengthen, breathe in, step back, downward dog, breathe out. Rounding forward and lowering to our belly. Sliding our hands back by our thighs or interlacing our fingers behind us. Lift the shoulders, chest, or shoulders, chest, and feet. And then exhale, release. And then once again, lift the shoulders, chest, or shoulders, chest, and feet. And let it go. Last one, same thing, or if you want, you can bend your knees and reach back for your feet. If you've had enough back bending, you just chillax. If you're holding your feet, press back into your hands, lift up. And then exhale, let it go. Maybe wiggle your hips a little bit side to side. We're going to stretch our left hand out at the level of our brow. We're going to turn our head to the right, and then roll over the left chest and bend the right knee and put the right foot on the floor behind the left leg. For more sensation, you can lift the right arm in the air. Good shoulder stretch. To our belly, and we'll go to the other side. We'll stretch the right hand out and turn our gaze to the left and roll over the right chest and bend the left knee, putting the left foot on the floor behind the right leg. Maybe lifting the left arm. Roll back to our belly, and we'll press into child's pose. And turn our palms up and just hand all our worries over to the universe. All our desires, I'm just going to hand it over for the rest of the time. Let the universe take care of things, a reminder that things are working out for us. And when they don't seem like they are, that the universe has our back. That we are deeply loved and
seen and supported and guided. That surrendering is an act of trust rather than giving up. Giving over. Ooh, surrender is giving over. All right, let's come up to seated.
And we're going to sit on a blanket, long ways on our mat. We are going to bend the left knee out to the left and straighten the right leg diagonally out to the right and a little bit forward. I'm going to put a block behind my straight leg, and then we're going to twist towards our bent left knee, reach the left arm, and to whatever degree side bend over to the right. And you can reach your arm or you can bring it up behind you. And also rest your head. Slowly come up. Slowly. And we'll either twist to the left or you can lift up onto the left knee and reach the right arm and stretch the other side. And then we'll lower down if we lifted. We'll slide the bent left knee in front of us, the right knee up towards the ceiling. We'll scoot our hips a little bit to the left, and then we'll twist to the right. Just breathing out resistance when we exhale. Body reminding us what it feels like to let go. Exhale, unwind. And then we'll let the right knee cross on top of the left knee. And we'll either fold forward or you can roll onto your back and do this if you prefer. But maybe get some support that you can relax into. And slowly come up. And across the legs. Take a breath. And then we'll bend the right knee out to the right and straighten the left leg diagonally to the left. Twist towards the right knee, side bend to the left.
And we'll slowly come up.
And we'll either twist to the right or lift up onto the right knee and reach the left arm. And we'll roll down, sliding the bent right knee in front of us, left knee up towards the ceiling, scooting our hips to the right and then twisting to the left. Exhale, unwind, left knee on top, leaning forward or rocking onto your back and hugging your left knee in.
One more breath. And slowly come up.
Unwind the legs. And then we're going to put 2 blocks behind us. One under the heart and one under the head. And do a little supported back bend. You can play around with the height of the blocks and where you place your arms. Just see what feels best. Easier on the low back to keep the knees bent or to slide a blanket under your bottom. And we're going to come down into Shavasana. So if you want to put a bolster under your knees or a blanket on top of you, get cozy. And then just give yourself permission to relax, to hand everything over to the universe to take care of while we rest, while we trust, while we soften and surrender. control of your belly and chest as you breathe. And then take a moment to stretch into your body. Then relax back down to the ground. And we'll slowly bring ourselves back to seated. Just take a moment to notice and appreciate how you feel. Hopefully a sense of calm and peace. Maybe turn the palms up, opening to receive, as we're now more aligned with our heart and our heart's desires. So may we go out into the rest of our day or evening and just be open to receive the blessings, the abundance, infinite love and support of the universe. And may we give ourselves permission from time to time to slow down enough to enjoy a breath or a sight, a smile or a hug, a moment, a letting in, letting out. And bring the hands together at the heart and just intending our intention to be so in this moment. Namaste. Releasing the hands, open the eyes. Okay, hopefully you got things